Okay, so now that I have my audio taken care of and actually working, I'm going to show you all basically how I managed to recess these items into the wall to create a more custom design. The normal lights are just normal. They're just there to light up the place for me. Right here you can see I created a nice little custom countertop space, which you can do with the walls, and it give you a extra design. You can activate them on and off, and they function. Out of the way, Codsworth. All of this is just to create a design. That right there is just the milk vending, which you can still use and store. So it's one of those nice little cosmetic features. Gives it a kind of thing. I learned this technique from watching another streamer. Well, not streamer actually. It was a YouTube video. So let's see if I go around here. Another way where you can recess these bars. Kind of create a fenced-in little walkway area so you can see through, but nothing can get through. You can see they kind of stick up out to the top depending on which ones you use. Now we will walk over here and I will show you how we do that. If this is a trick you happen to have seen somewhere else, so I'm glad you found it. I was glad I found it, so I'm sure you were too, if you have used it or not. So here's where I had some before. Obviously you can see the TV still floating in place. Had a jukebox. It was kind of funny because when I moved this block it actually stayed in place, which was kind of funny. But now to actually show you guys how. First thing we'll do is get some blocks. Okay, we'll start the first one here. Now here's a trick I found just so you know you're getting your blocks even. Use that one. It kicks it up well. Okay, so we have now created our little area. Time for me to, let's see here, we will find, we already got a TV down, so we don't need the TV. Actually, yeah, we'll keep this. Okay, let's see here. Any other item we want to mess around with now? Okay, so we have all of our different items here that we want to place inside the wall. So first we'll start with adding in these actual bars. So for the bars like this, you're going to want to use the rug. We'll go with this one. So first make sure, yeah, see, we can place it down in between there. Bam. We got it placed. Now we simply grab. We will pull them back. Put them in place. Now obviously you wouldn't be able to place a door in place to where it can open and close. But yeah, that's okay. It's not our purpose. So we put it in here. Bam. Remove the rug. And we now have them placed, sticking straight up and through and out. Now I wish we had some half-sized stakes that were only about a block high, because I would be doing this as a look for a stone metal fence kind of thing, but it still gives a really cool design. Extra character. Okay, now this next step just gets a little bit trickier. Well, not a little bit, not really that much, but the TV is finicky. It will act up quite a bit on you and take a few times to get it placed before you get comfortable and used to it. So you're going to go here, try and line it up with the edge. You don't have to be at it, but perfectly. So now we placed it down. Bam, we got it in place. Yeah, a little bit off, so there we go. Now we go to our little, see, we want it to go more, so we need to get it in place better. There we go, that should do it. Yep, there we go. Bam, we got them down. Take our big block away, restore it so we can use it later. Now we need to get back to the rugs, and for these, just use these little ones, will work fine. And I always do two. To better hide the mat, it's kind of better to do it that way. And so you know where you're at, you just click on that first one after you place it on top of it. That allows you to move. Okay, so we want the TV now. Okay, bam, we got our TV. Have our wall. We have our rug, and as you can see, since we used two mats and we're only clicked on the first one, as long as we got to where we can place the mat down, we can do whatever we want with the others, they don't matter. So I set it in place, we'll walk around, see how level we are. We're good enough. So here's what we do. Go ahead and get rid of that one. And like I said, this is the part where things sometimes get funky and mess up on you. So I always go with that first mat first, we store it. You see it drops down, and now we sit there and take this one away, and it drops down a little more. Now the only problem is you will get this mat stuck there. The only problem is you do not want to take it off. If you take it, it's going to drop straight to the ground. So now that we have our fully functional TV that can go in and out of that sticks out of the wall, turn it on and off. We're going to do the same method with just the exact same thing over here that we did before. Place it on top. We take this guy, set it down. Bam, we got it. We got to pick it up now. And now we'll stick it in the wall right next to the TV. Bam, it's there. Gotta make sure we got it placed how we want it. Let's turn it a little bit more. There we go, that's a little bit more accurate. Bam, we take it away. That one popped up. This one we can't take both away because it sits flush on the ground like we want. This, you have to leave the mat there because we want it to be popped up. And like I said before, if we remove the mat, the TV will actually drop straight to the ground inside the wall. Now, I haven't done this one yet, so we're going to try it. And this is actually using the basketball hoop, kind of giving the wall a pipe conduit sticking up out of it. Let's see how that one works. Okay, that worked well actually. A nice fixed pipe that leads into the house and power going out to the ground. Nice little detail. Obviously, we would do the same with this. I'm not going to bother showing you guys. It's just going to be the exact same thing. Using the mats, taking it, pushing it into the wall. Let's see here. What else can we try? There was something else I was wanting to try so I could show you guys. Oh yes, the doorways, forcing a doorway in. So we'll go ahead and grab these guys, pull them back over to the staging area. Just to demonstrate to you what I mean by the thing dropping to the ground. Bam! At that point, so unfortunately you gotta deal with it, and there are ways you can get it to where you don't see as much of the mat. Matter of fact, I'll show you that real quick. Because I actually got it to sit a little bit better on this one where you barely see the edge of the mat. Yeah, see, I got it to be much lesser appearance, and it's off to the side. I'm honestly not sure how I did that now off the top of my head, but you play around with it. It's pretty quick to do, as you can see. Okay, so we have those there. Now let's see here. We'll set the mat down. That one down. Actually, wait, on this one, I think I need the bigger mat. Okay, bigger mat. This is for like whenever you want to use the bigger gate styles and things like that. Obviously, it doesn't stick in there. We will try this method on it. It's a little bit trickier. Yeah, that's right. We don't use that for this. We gotta use a floor piece for this one. And for this one, if you haven't realized it, when you have two items together or touching each other, you can actually push and hold the A button for Xbox. So whatever your bottom button would be on PlayStation, or I don't remember anymore. I haven't used the PlayStation in a long time. That will be your, what will actually make it to where you can pick up everything that's attached. So this is one you gotta be careful on. And now this is gonna be the same as the other. As long as you can place down the other mat, you can place the other item in place. Boom, we did destroy it. And now it is literally married into the brick. Forced in there, gives you a nice professional design. The more you play with it, the more, special design you can get. Let's see here, while I'm thinking about it, let's see here. Let's get another floor piece. I will try just a small one this time. Might be a little bit easier to mess around with. Let's play around with these cool looking cages. Okay, I don't even have to hold A1 with those ones. They kind of already preset themselves. Okay, so obviously you see it's stopping us. So what we're gonna need to do is, I guess there's two ways we can do this one. We can move it back a little bit more on the block. So now we have this extra kind of like bolted on, married together look for that to really show a sign of reinforcement on your wall. Now I haven't fully tested this other theory out with if it functions completely properly when it comes to shooting and stuff like that, but let's see here. I'm pretty sure I have enough to make one cannon right now. This is a newer character. No, I don't. but you can do the same trick with it, and you'll set it in the wall as long as it's powered up or it's working, to where just the nose sticks out, because it'll continue to rotate and do its animation. I'm not sure if it stops it from shooting, or in the case of the powered ones, if it removes the power, but I'm going to assume it works along the lines, and I will test and verify this further at another time, that it's kind of like the connectors. If you have them sitting on top of that and you put another piece of concrete over it, after it's connected, it'll stay connected, as long as you don't disconnect it at some point, like almost by mistake. So it allows you to actually hide your power. Other than that, if there's any other questions about some of the processes or things that can work, let me know. Try it yourself. Get with me. Send me a message. I have my Twitter on my channel, so you'll be able to get in contact with me there. If not, I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to you guys catching me streaming sometime. But typically, I won't be just a live streamer all the time. Most of the time, I'll just be little videos and things like that, and hopefully you somehow see me word through mouth through the Twitter stuff or something along that nature. Have a good day. Or night.